time zoom is... Let's just leave it there. Alright. I've already built these two. The Watcher and the Nomad Chieftain. Oh, Extreme Elements. But, so I've already built these two. Groovy. Now, just going to build some others, I guess. I have been pondering this while between now and the last stream, which was on Tuesday, in fact. Been doing some pondering. I was given the idea of potentially running... I don't know why I'm looking at the camera. I was given the idea of potentially running, as part of the YouTube channel, potentially doing small skirmish games. Unfortunately, it's only myself, so it'd be skirmish versus... it'll be myself versus myself. We're going to start off... We're just going to get these bodies together. 8 and 9, 10 and 11. Let's get those in a pile. And then let's continue talking. So, yeah. The microphone's also pointed in a weird way. There, that might be better. Potentially, although... the air conditioning is pointing at the microphone a bit. Anyway. So. Part 11. Very flimsy bit. Almost glad the web camera isn't working today, in fact. It's very hot here. It's supposed to be even hotter tomorrow. Don't think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow by the looks of it, so that, I guess, is a good thing. I'm also going to put it on from Top Cat to Live Cat. That's about it, really. And I'm going to really kick myself for not... There was a stupid... There was a cursed Windows update. And I completely forgot to check if the web camera was working. I completely dropped the ball there. Looking for part number 9, which is here. So what I was trying to say was... someone did give me the suggestion of potentially doing a... running a small skirmish game. Unfortunately, I do not have the space for that where I am. Add that to the other list of complaints of where we are currently. And however, it does give me a little bit of a boost to get some stuff ready for when I move. So when I move into the new place, I don't even know if that's going to be the final new place. However, part number 12, it does give me a bit of focus. So what I'm going to focus on, obviously you've got the Horus Heresy videos. I've literally just finished, before this stream went live, finished the Iron Warrior. So, well, he's painted at least. He's not. The video hasn't been edited. So that is one part. Let me get a separate, so we can do two bodies at the same time. 14 and 13. Okay. Where was... Ah, okay. I forgot part 10. So, and then... Ooh, almost dropped it on the floor. Meg! Meg! How the hell are you? My camera's not working. There was a stupid Windows update last night. I told myself before I went live today that I would check that everything was working. I completely forgot to, because I was working all the way up until I had to dive into the shower and then just go live straight away. It's terrible. Absolute disaster. So between the end of this stream and the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/gloriousbadger, I gotta get some food. I can't have what I was gonna have because I don't have enough time, but I've also got to check that, make the web camera work for that nonsense. Doing alright, enjoying being in the air-conditioned office and not on the bus. Hell yes, make the most of all that air conditioning. How's how is the old grind for the cosplay? I've forgotten which one it's called that you're going to. I'm going to say Dragon Con for the sake of me knowing probably nothing else. I don't even know if that is a con. But my brain's just decided if it isn't, I'm going to steal that name and make it my own. Curses! It does exist. Sometimes my brain is just too powerful. Okay. How is the grind for that coming along? I know you're busy with multiple projects. And we need a bit of leg as well while we're at it. My second favourite thing in life. Where is it? Where is it? I tell you what, these sprues compared these part 15. I was looking for the wrong number. I tell you what, between these sprues, I don't know why I'm looking at the web camera. It's broke. Thank you for liking the stream, by the way. Ah. Got Evelyn's Tails Plasti Dipped. Oh, hello. And the fabric cut. Just got to paint and assemble. Working on programming the LEDs, and I can't seem to get the effect I want. What you can get will work. Hell yes. What is the effect that you want? Bearing in mind, I do not know the character. There's part 15, the character that you're talking about. So, like, if you were to say, oh, it's just like the character in the game. Yeah, that would mean absolutely bugger all to me, unfortunately. LEDs for the bub. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, crikey. Okay, let's clean up these parts quickly. Okie dokie. It is very toasty here in the UK. I mean, not as toasty as it was the first time. The first toastification. However, it's absolutely toasty again. I don't know how hot it is today. It's disgusting, whatever it is. According to my phone, it is 30. Okay, it's gone down a smidgen. It's 31. You want glowing embers, so like a randomized undulation of orange. Oh, crikey. But I'm going to end up with a sort of sunburst where the light just comes out of the handle and runs along. Oh, okay. I mean, how would you even do that? How would you do, How would you do that? I mean, I suppose if you knew, you'd be able to do it. So it's just I guess a rhetorical question. I don't know. We have got our Twitch stream tonight. I don't know how long it'll be on for. Truth be told, if I can scrape past midnight, I'll be happy. Oh, is that okay? All right, prepare. I'm going to embarrass myself. Is that remotely like? My brain's going to tell me Python. I like Python, or some derivative of that, or is it just some other beast entirely? I tried applying the same code to 3 segments of strips just with a time delay to stagger the start, but it didn't work in testing. Curses. Oh dear. Meg, I'm afraid I wish I was the person to even shed any variety of light on the situation. Unfortunately, you definitely got the wrong chap here. I hated coding. I could not do it. When I was at school, we had the BBC micro system, which was like a sort of a basic computer sort of to start learning coding and stuff. At the very sort of basic level. I can't even remember. Like, you could play games on it and stuff, but it was mostly for sort of learning code. Apparently, we never learnt it. All I learnt was to like play some. I managed to type in enough commands so it would play the theme tune of Dallas through this tiny, awful built-in microphone. Sorry, speaker on the computer. And yeah, it was pretty horrific. I don't know Python. Oh, okay. But it's pretty standard in comparison to the other languages you've worked in. Java, I hated Java. I was terrible at it. So that's like, I mean, I could just about understand it, but that's giving you the level of my brain. I just cannot. C+, screw that. C#, I didn't even look at it. Anything else? Just no. The only thing I kind of did like, weirdly, was sort of databases. Oh my god, Meg. Questionable judgment? What? Stop spamming caps? Oh my god. Were you raging? I do apologize. I will. I need to have a look at Nightbot and go, yo. Caps are not the end of the world. Don't stress out. Just links and just naughty words, because we're definitely PG here. Definitely not remotely saucy at all. Got to stay absolutely PG. The struggle. So C++ professor in college was the guy who invented. Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay. Was he a good teacher? So like, this is easy. What are you doing wrong? I got to smush some parts together. Hey. I just said. Yeah. Well, it was like I got the wrong. No, I don't have the wrong bits. I don't know why. Like I remember people watching Dallas at the time, right? That's not necessarily at school, like not school kids, but I remember Dallas was being watched by people. And for some reason someone had the code, the type for getting it to play Dallas, and it was very strange. All I remember vaguely was you typed in sound, like on one line you wrote sound, and then it was 5 different sets of numbers, I believe. I can't remember, like I guess pitch, tone, I don't know. Anyways, there was 5 different sort of sets of numbers that you typed in. Then you pressed enter. I don't know if it was like line 1 or line 10 sound and then the numbers, or and then second line 20 for some weird reason. Anyway, regardless of that, it did sound very very 80s via that ropey old computer with a cassette deck to load up various games of questionable of high quality. No sauciness detected. It does make me very sad when that situation arises. Meg, we need to talk about what miniature I can paint for you, by the way. I know we haven't had that chat yet. I am desperately meaning to have the chat. Didn't do well, but I was taking more Java at the time. Java's the work of the devil, and it needs to be removed. Frankly, I absolutely hated it. Like C++, at least I could vaguely follow. Like, okay, so this bit of code does this. This executes that little bit, or accesses that bit. Right, easy, easy peasy. I don't think I ever said that, but let's get the other body together. You had an idea. It's just a matter of getting a mini to you. Okay, what was the idea? What was the idea? Because I believe we found the one for Ragnar, who is the person right in front of you in the line for commissions. However, you are right after them. I believe they've ordered the miniature, so it's just going to take me. It's going to take me a bit to like build the miniature and get it ready and all that kind of jazz, and then I can get cracking on with that. Then I can get onto yours. There is, I suppose, there's just sort of technically one commission slot free. I don't really get commissions very often, but I suppose I got 3 commission slots is a good amount. Your Republic Commando. Oh, bloody hell. I don't know what that tune was going to be. No, I think I do. What was it called? What the hell was that? Okay, whatever. Is that a Star Wars Legion miniature? Icarus Falling. Hello, how you doing today? Oh, you'd have to print it for me? Oh, okay. Well, Meg, there's no rush for it, so don't you worry about that aspect. Like, there's no rush. Icarus, how you doing? The camera's completely derped. However, if you like this lack of camera, smash the like button. And then that will show me that you actually don't need to see my face at all, and I can just remove it entirely from these streams. Yeah. I guess. I generally avoid them myself. The canon character, but I think the RC mini for Legions... Oh, okay, was fan-made. Is there an STL for it? An STL, is that the right word? That is the right word. I wish my printers were up and running, because then I could do it for you. Unfortunately. All of my printers are in the attic. Being very sad that they're not being used regularly. Frankly, that is a common thought. There are STLs. Okay, yeah, I wish that I was able to, you know, if my printers were up and running, then I would be able to remedy that situation. In fact, once I move house, it's definitely be more of a thing. Assuming we can continue to grow the channel. I mean, I can only do these things while the channel's growing and I'm getting supported from various places. So. You're venturing to the Games Workshops. Oh, Icarus, what are you purchasing? What will take my fancy? Well, I mean, I could tell you. May I suggest some sweet, sweet Ultramarines? Surely the finest army, Legion chapter in the entire world, universe, galaxy, whatever. I ordered some miniatures today. I'm going to do an unboxing video. As long as they arrive tomorrow, hopefully I'll do an unboxing video for them. Otherwise, I'll just have to wait and do them for another time. You have no idea. Oh, crikey. It's one of those days. Those are the good days when you don't know what you're going to buy. And you're just going to come home with a treat. I bought some magenta paint as well. I'm very hyped about getting some more magenta paint. Very excited about that. Although I found a printed set of the full Delta Squad on Etsy. Delta Squad. Thankfully, you can't see my face when I say that. But it ships from Spain, so I have to have it sent there, then split. Meg, what I mean, hypothetically, what you could do. Hold on, I gotta clear my throat. Alright, however, if you do want to see my face, like the stream now, I saw one like appear with the wanting to hide my face forever. Let's see if we get any more likes for wanting my face. Although if this is going to be a VOD and people are watching, I would genuinely like to know, do I even need to bother getting this thing back or not? Because, like, for me personally, I'm not so bothered about it. Let's get a bit of leg on here. Where's the knife gone? Meg, what I was going to say was, potentially, look at me remembering what I was starting to say. Potentially you could send the entire thing here, and obviously I've got to send the item to you anyway. So, just, like, obviously we mean a delay on the rest of those miniatures you order, but that is and I've got to send it back via track delivery anyway, which is, when I send all my packages, they all go tracked. So Certainly outside of the country. I'm not going to have the disaster where the person says, oh, it didn't arrive, when I know it did. That was an Etsy order, I should clarify. It's not your face. Well, exactly, Chris. That's why I generally don't really... I'm not so fond of, like... Even for, like, game streams and stuff, I'm not so fussed about face cams. I know some people can't live without them. Excuse me, not ultra depression, ultra fabulousness, and every day being amazing. It's your build and knowledge that is important. Well, thank you very much. I have extreme knowledge. Yes. It is very... Oh god. It's not that extreme at the moment. I'm feeling very tired. I was hoping to have pizza before stream started, but I didn't realize what time it was, and I completely dropped the ball on that. Then I had to dive into the shower. I was originally planning on putting the pizza into the oven while I was in the shower. Not while I was in the shower, but, you know, before I got into the shower, I guess. And, yeah, I didn't. And no, I haven't forgotten those as well, Meg. I haven't forgotten those. It's just because they're all going to go together. So, like, I'm already sending stuff to you. So, adding the like, unless it's like 100 miniatures you're sending, like in that from Etsy or wherever. No, Meg, it's absolutely okay. I am absolutely terrible at reaching out to people anyway. I don't really like DMing people and stuff. I don't really look at my DMs or anything like that. It's a bit weird. So, which doesn't really help situations, but like I have got a Google form which I should really be using, like so people can just do the Google form, and I can just like then move on to ignoring emails and stuff as well, which is. Dark Phoenix chapter has brokered a deal with an Imperial Knight and its pilot. Oh, hello. While equipped for melee, it will also have a long-range autocannon, very saucy, to provide support for forward-deployed Marines. Hell yes. I like the sound of this. When is this going to happen? Do you have this night? I mean, I was going to vote to fix the cam because of your expressions. Well, they are... Wait, hold on. Are they good expressions or bad? I am very... I'm going to unplug it. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to plug it back in. Oh, Razor Synapse, you utter rascal. You utter rascal. Why must you misbehave so... Oh, because it says there's a bloody update. Excuse my language. Ah! Launch Synapse. Oh, God, this is not the time to be doing updates. In fact, I'm going to wait for like when this stream finishes and before I warm up the YouTube's Twitch stream. Lore building. Yes. So it's a set of 4 minis. Okay, Meg. Well, look. I mean, I'm very happy to just to paint the mini up and then send everything to you at the same time if you want to do that. But it's entirely up to you, obviously. You got an Imperial Knight to build. Hell yes. The Loyalist and Traitor in my pile of... No. It's future content. I rebranded it many years ago to future content. It's not... We don't do pile of shame here. Also War Dogs. I got the super heavy detachment, so it's a Knight and 2 War Dogs. I also have a Chaos Knight and 2 of their War Dogs as well. Or whatever they're called. Like the large Knight and the 2 small Knights. And I also have an auxiliary Chaos Knight here. And I've also got an auxiliary Chaos Reaver Titan. Just to keep me warm. About a dozen boxes of Marines of various types. Hell, that's awesome. You're learning on the paints? Well, you gotta, you know, you can't learn everything at the same time, which is obviously a disaster. It would be lovely if you could just sort of look at it once and just absorb knowledge like a sponge. Like a superb, delicious sponge. Don't know why delicious, but... Oh! Okay. The, this bit was almost going to go and join my Leviathan Dreadnought head, which I still can't find. I'm so frustrated about that. I want to be painting it, and I can't, for the life of me, find it. I was going to do a painting tutorial for it. It was going to be fabulous. Well, it's going to be a video at least. Traitor does not equal... Oh, okay. Okay, Icarus. I need to... What I would like to get my hands on is some of the old Traitor Guard. They need to hurry up with that. Honestly, that'd probably work. Okay, Meg. Well, look, we can... if you want to... if you're happy with that... Obviously, I always, like... I send stuff... I like to send stuff tracked. Like commissioned miniatures. Commissioned miniatures. I send tracked, like stuff I've painted and stuff. It's always tracked. So that's how your stuff will get sent anyway. So if you would like that, I can get you. I'll actually have to DM you. I'm afraid it's terrible with my address. Just to get the ball rolling on that. However, there's no rush. You started your tank, but you shared your tank. Okay, rock on. First cleaning building. Oh, hold on. Hello, Stabby. You know the classic answer to that. You know, down into the E. I've been a busy boy today. I finished painting up a Iron Warrior, all on video. Look at that. Eee. I'm quite happy with that. That's like first kind of proper... first kind of vaguely proper hazard stripes I've ever done. My own Iron Warriors, they just get one stripe, one bit yellow, one bit black. Just sort of like on a diagonal. They're just really big hazard stripes and only one stripe can get on. So, yeah. I'm pretty happy with this. I've recorded it. I need to do a 360 and like all that stuff and then upload it to... Well, I need to edit it over the weekend, really. I've had Twitch messages from a couple of weeks... Oh, it's alright, Meg. Discord is probably better. Okay, well, Discord it is. We can do Discord. Whatever floats your boat. All I know is, like... on Twitch, I have DMs off, basically, unless, like, I've friended you at some point. Which I'm not averse to friending people, but I just don't really look at whispers on, or whatever they're called on Twitch. I don't look at them on... I don't look at them on... what's the other one? Twitter. I don't look at them on... I don't know, any Instagram? Oh, I'm terrible. Basically, it's business emails only, and Discord, when I remember to use Discord. Oh, hello, Betty. Stabby, what are you up to today? What's going on in your life? So what I was trying to say at the beginning of this stream was... Okay. The plan is... Obviously, we've got the Horus Heresy stuff going on. However... Also... I was looking at this wrongly. Incorrectly. These backpacks sit way further up on the back than... I always try and smush them down there, but it's actually up there. Ah, dear. What I was trying to say was, so obviously the Horus Heresy videos are happening. However, on top of that, like, obviously I can't do this in this current house because well, we all know. Space. However, it's giving me a bit of impetus and drive to work on another project as well, which is basically all of the, like, working on Necromunda gangs, so that when I move, I can potentially do skirmishes versus myself, which is, unless I meet anyone in the new town who's like, yo, I also play Necromunda. What is up? How is it in Discord, Icarus? I can open up Discord. Like Discord, like the public Discord is probably the best place, truth be told. I don't really do private DMs and stuff. I kind of do my best to avoid that because, well, you know. So public Discord, I mean, like, yeah, our Discord that I've got is probably the best way. In fact, the only way. I find it very hard to keep up with multiple conversations, so that's why it's like having all the chat in Discord is probably the best way. Let me. Yeah, at 9 p.m. There we go. And also, we have I should say, the Friday Whip Gallery is tonight for Twitch. If there are any work in progresses in there, we will be showing them on Twitch. But currently there's nothing in there, so currently it's going to be a very quick Whip Gallery look at. That should bring up the link. I know I wrote a command for it because I can see it. Exclamation mark Discord. Why is That is a very strange one. Nightbots, why are you not doing anything? I don't even know if Nightbot's in here. Oi! Nightbot isn't here because it muted. It nuked all of Meg's messages earlier. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can... Oh, actually, no. I just figured out how to do it. I can just copy the link that Nightbot's supposed to deposit. No, it's looking up. Oh, there it is. Well, nice one, Nightbot. You absolute legend. Better late than never, I guess. It is. Yeah, it did get angry with you, Meg. You can still see your messages, yeah. Okay, so that is Discord. Like if you're a subscriber on Twitch, or indeed via Patreon, then it does unlock a whole load of other like rooms, which the majority of them I forget about. There's one for movie night, Battlefield, Call of Duty, Star Citizen, 7 Days to Die, which I don't use very often because I keep forgetting about it, truth be told. But there's also like a general chat, minis, stream chat suggestions, Friday gallery. So that's the last Friday of the month. Last Friday stream of the month, we look through what subscribers have been working on and have finished. So it'll be devoted entirely to sort of subscribers, what they've been working on. We'll start off with saying anything arty, like, so that includes cosplay. Up into, like, I guess, basically is what I'm trying to say. There we go. It's just slow. Very slow. It's about 10 years. It's very slow. We need to give this person a little water bag. Oh. Very tiring. It's very, very tiring. Okay, there's a little hole there. You know what goes into holes? Well, apparently things, but as is often the case, sometimes they just don't want to behave. Come on, is that it? I got the right bit. Oh God, that is also. Oh, that's definitely. Oh, hello, Betty. Are you? What the devil's going on? Oh, hello. Hold on. I think I got the. I think I got the bits muddled up. Hey. Wait. What includes cosplay? So, Meg, the end of month, like, I put a room into the main subscriber part of Discord called Friday Gallery. What did I call it? Friday Gallery. Finished only, apparently. I don't know if finished is really going to be that important, to be honest, but it's only going to be for subscribers or people via Patreon. But the entire, basically, last Friday, we'll be looking at their stuff. Yeah, that's basically it. Let's stick his backpack on while I remember. And it goes like... Are you gonna... Why are you so weird? Oh my God. Okay, I figured it out. First proper paint job on a model. Hold on, Icarus. Let me just trim off this little bad boy right here. Yeah, these YouTube streams are only little short little numbers. While I sort of, I suppose, mentally prepare for the Twitch to happen. Yeah, your gallery. Yeah. No, it's like I need to talk about it more often so people actually remember. Like, if they want to do it, they can do it. I only added it like 2 weeks ago, so, and I haven't really spoken about it, so it's not really, hasn't really taken off yet. But hopefully in the coming weeks, get a bit of interest. Hopefully you have some stuff. Hell yes, Meg. For the onslaught of support you'll receive when you go live on Twitch. Well, one can only dream of like chat just being full of people as soon as you go live on Twitch. That is the goal. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, there are a couple. You should be able to see right below public chat. There's public mini pics and the Friday Whip Gala if you want me to have a look at this on stream on the Twitch stream tonight. However, is that the Lehman Russ Vanquisher? Double las cannons? And an extra las cannon on the not the sponson, like the hull mounted extra wibbly bit. No, I know, Meg, I know, but it is, and it is it's a fabulous thing to see. But it's just, unfortunately, my issue is, it's not an issue. It's a thing which will change over time. Like I go into some chats and they've been sort of talking for about half an hour or something before the stream starts. The issue is that is mostly seems to be sort of partner streamers and stuff like that, where they're just like wittering away. Why is this? Oh God, it's the wrong way around. The classic story of the wrong trousers. Lehman Russ, yeah, I've got a couple of those. I've got a couple of Lehman Russes. I will be painting. I've got to paint them up. I do need to. I would like to work on scenery for this potential series of playing Necromunda. Like, well, I guess I could supposedly mark it more as like watch as I make a complete prat out of myself as I learn the rules of Necromunda on my own. But I can't do those games until I move house. However, what I can do is I can paint the miniatures for those. That's basically it. I set my chat to emote only when I'm offline for... Oh. I never thought about that. Like, is your bot always live? I used to have... So the bot I use on Sweet Twitch is Phantom Bot, and I used to have that hosted on a DigitalOcean droplet. And that was always live. So, like, when people joined who weren't... When I wasn't live, it gave them sort of suitable points and gave them the right roles or whatever. But I don't... Basically, I couldn't afford to keep running it any longer. It was their cheapest one as well, but I had to sacrifice it. Ah, okay, Meg. Huh. I never thought about that. I never thought about that. I don't know. People are very weird. I try not to get in, like, beefs. That's the word, right? I was going to say Instagram. I meant Twitter beefs, but whatever. Social media beefs. Beef. That just... that just fell off. It's a free one. Prevent follow... Oh, okay. The cursed follow bots. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, we're going to have to glue this on again properly. Instead of getting sidetracked, which is my biggest... one of my biggest failures in life. I wish I didn't get sidetracked so often. Well, in that case, I will absolutely check it out, Meg. Thank you very much for pointing at it. Sweet, sweet Buttspot. If only... Yeah, I wish I could run Buttspot on YouTube, but I just... I got to try and keep this channel PG, because eventually... I would like to be able to monetize it. You know? Right? Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. It was upside down. It was upside down. Okay, this person's been in the wars. I've stuck his backpack upside down. No wonder it wasn't gluing on. Oh, I'm such an idiot. It's Seribot? That's alright, okay. Well, thank you very much. I will go and check it out. Okay, so I accidentally melted a bit of plastic there, I think. I was looking at it going, why can I see into the backpack? There's like, his head is going to be there. Their head's going to be there, and there's a sort of gap there, but the head's not going to fill it or hide it. So what have I done wrong? Oh yes, I've been an idiot. Well done. Yeah, I know, Meg. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Now, oh crikey, Moses. What isn't terrible is my love of cups of tea. So, this little water bag or a tea... Oh, they could be tea merchant. Okay, so in Necromunda, there's... I can't remember what they call themselves. I almost purchased them during the week. The water... The Water Foundation? The Water Guild? Something like that. Anyway, I suppose it doesn't matter what they are, but there's like a couple of them and a big sort of bodyguard, and I think one of them has a big like weird... They're going to be tea merchants instead. Necromunda is getting all shaken up. I have to try and figure out how this sort of smushes in. Like, is it like that? I think it... Oh, I think it's like that. Stepping up, no, absolutely, get that tea. Absolutely get that delicious tea. Okay, so we're looking at... Let's go to 4 times digital. I think we'll be painting the Sorum cast again over on Twitch today. We are trying to do this bit right here. Some of these kits, they are so fiddly, it's just pain. Absolute pain. Think it goes together like that? I need to really do the 360 miniature of. I think it's like that. It is very tough. We're gonna wing it, ladies and jelly spoons. We're gonna absolutely wing it, and hope we don't spill any glue or anything. I do need a large cup of tea, though. I am absolutely parched. Absolutely parched, ladies and jelly spoons. Okay. Alright, I'm holding this together. Oh! Oh, hello. I'm going to put some auxiliary glue in there. Apply a bit of saucy pressure. Just... Yeah, it was just not looking obvious at all. Plus, there was a little hole on the other side of this, and I was hunting around for like a little thing that would sort of slide in there to keep it in place while it was gluing, and I could not see one. I was bereft of ideas. No tea, just water? My God. Meg, I don't know how you cope. I haven't brought my electric kettle up yet. Because I'm not in the building I'll be long term yet. Oh, hold on. Because I'm not in the building I'll be... Hold on, I'm really struggling reading this sentence. Are you still at the office? Okay, I was really struggling with that sentence. It's been a long day. The heat's gotten to me. I'm so sorry. Alright, okay. That's that little rascal. My God, we are really building at the speed of a startled slug today. Backpack. Already done it, yes. Front pouch, and then his back pouch. The back pouch. Their back pouch. Excuse me. You'll be in long term? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to blame that on you. They're moving me out to the fleet building across. Why are they moving you out? Are you too awesome and they can't cope with it? Is that the reality of the situation? I suspect it is. Okay, there's a weird shape there. It looks like it mushes against something. Hold on. Are you liking the job? I don't think I've actually asked you if you're actually liking the job or not. I'll tell you what, this stream feels this YouTube stream feels a lot different without music. I must look into... Thing is, I don't want the music to be kept in the VODs, which is it's just like, I know people can listen to their own stuff as well. However, oh, yes, oh, son of a bee sting. Okay, all right. You love it? Hell yes. That's what we like to hear, Meg. Someone actually loving their job. That is a fabulous thing. I'm very glad to hear that. I'm very happy for you. Getting to learn new things and it's phenomenal? Hell yes. Meg, that is an awesome thing. Oh, this attaches to that. Okay. Oh, God. And then we just spilt glue everywhere. We can blame that on, like, some melty weather. both in the UK and in the universe that they live in. That is just now some goopy melted stuff. And the department just hired a long-term friend of mine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is chaos gonna happen? He was one of my full-time staff when I was at my first student worker IT job. He's quit. He's sitting at the... Oh, crikey. Oh, that's even better. That's awesome. Absolute chaos is gonna... Of course. Why am I not remotely surprised? Why am I not surprised? Okay, so we got to fix this bad boy onto this. Oh my god. So if he's wait, hold on. Sometimes I really regret doing these streams. It just makes me feel so stupid sometimes. It's like... What? Okay. I should have put this on before the backpack. But this is the bit... Got a weird, like... Oh, I wonder what we could have in there just leaking out. Ugh. Okay. So does that... Okay. Those little bad boys attached to those little squares, shapes right there. The backwards bum bag? Oh god, yeah. Don't want to call it fanny pack. Oh, this is so messy. Oh my god. Sounds like a good weekend to me. Hey. I can say that because that's technically PG, but and technically it's the best variety. So we built 2 bodies. Let's just pretend we know how to read instructions and can build the rest of them. And let me just basically get a bunch of head options. It's always good to have a variety of options for heads. Just wang one of those on there. It's a long rifle, a long rifle, which we definitely want. Blast rifle. And they also get like backpacks, like with wafty flags on them. Let us do 30 and 31 while I keep an eye on the time. Ayo, exactly. I don't even know how long I've been streaming for. I suppose... Oh, an hour. Okay. Well, that's bang on time then, isn't it? For this stream. Because we need to make I need to go and have a quick snack. And then move over to Twitch-a-rooney. It's like a half-hour break I have now. I'm going to have a look at... Yeah. It's like a half-hour break. And then I move over to Twitch. So hopefully the bot will... One of them will decide to wake up and go, yo. It's gonna say where to go. Need a snacky and fix his camp. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly so. So I am going to pop over to my Twitch stream, where I'm going to invite some pain and suffering into my life, and we're going to work on this guy. I forgot to look at recipes for doing silver. I'll see if I can cram that into this half-hour break. But he's like, obviously we've got lots of little details to do. Silver swords to do, silver thingamajiggle. I got to do leather. I don't know what color to paint that, but he's coming along, ish. The Nomads does need work, but you know, one can't be amazing at everything. However, we have built a couple of torsos, so I'm going to keep those to the side. I'm going to continue building them. That is the long-term plan. I want to get these gangs worked on I'm going to do the majority of them probably. I'll do one miniature from each gang here on YouTube, and then I'll probably paint them up like day to day on Twitch. So yeah, I would like to say thank you very much, folks, for hanging out with me today. If you have liked the stream, do consider smashing that like button. Especially if you're watching this in a VOD, thank you for making it this far. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and all that nonsense. I will see you, oh god, once I locate the button, over on Twitch very shortly. Meg, oh, hold on, what? I don't even show? Apparently, that was an issue for the bot. The old heart sign with the. That was it. The rendition with my hands. Right, Meg, thank you very much for hanging out. It's been great to see everyone, folks. I'll see you over on Thingamajiggle in half an hour. Yeah, I know, Meg. We shall discuss it shortly. Thank you and goodbye.